Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Nemesis update for you guys. As we could see right here, Nemesis, man, how much is it up from when I first talked about Nemesis on the channel? I talked about it at around 1.6 mil market cap, right? So now it's up 140%. Wow, okay. That's nice gain. So right now, 300,000 Nemesis. At the time I said, $500 in the Nemesis at that entry 1.6 mil market cap would have been like 300,000 Nemesis tokens, right? And now that is that $500 is $1,200 for 812, right? Because right now Nemesis is at 4 mil market cap, and the Nemesis chart is really bullish right here. It's forming this bull pattern, as we could see, right? This bull pattern, and once it breaks this previous all-time high, it's price discovery. One of the only coins that is about to enter price discovery in 2026, right? Once it enters into price discovery, you could see a massive run. You will see a massive run, right? Because once a coin enters price discovery, it breaks through all its resistances. And once it does break through all its resistances, there's nothing to hold it back down. Buyers step in and then just keep pushing up the price higher, right? As I said before, I think this project could have the potential to be a 100 mil market cap project, if not a billion market cap project. Now, why would you say this? Well, there's other perp dexes. I know that there are other perp dexes, but look at the valuations for perp dexes, right? Look at Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid right now is at 8.3 billion market cap. Obviously the first true perpetual dex, right, where people could trade leverage on chain with Hyperliquid chain, right? 8.3 billion market cap, right? Freaking massive. You take a look at Aster, CZ saw the success of Hyperliquid. It was like, oh, we got to make a perp dex too. So then you see Aster, 1.8 billion in market cap, right? 5.8 billion in FDV. What's great about Nemesis is that the tokenomics are much better than these projects as well, right? You're not going to really see token unlocks, right? There's going to be like kind of tokenomics similar to like Uniswap or Aerodrome, right? Or PancakeSwap, where they have like burning process for the fees that are generating, and then probably like minting as well. But it's more like a PancakeSwap or Aerodrome, right? And to even compare Nemesis to Aerodrome, because it's pretty much like Aerodrome, Hyperliquid, Aster with omnidirectional leverage. We've never seen omnidirectional leverage trading, dex leverage trading. You take a look at Aerodrome. Aerodrome's all-time high was 1.5 billion, right? And these are the targets that are very possible for Nemesis, because it falls into that same type of utility, and it falls into that same type of DeFi aspect, right? So, the success here could be massive for Nemesis, right? We could potentially see $1 per Nemesis. And again, you could, like I said, the main reason why I also think that's possible is because A16Z is invested, right? They're invested through District XYZ. And as you can see right here, A16Z has, they're starting to wake up. They've invested 15 billion into like all types of different, products, projects, in the stock market, right? But obviously there's the A16Z that is invested in crypto, right? And if you go to the Nemesis page, you don't want to fade investors like A16Z, man. Even if it's like a sub branch of their investments, you want to get exposure to it. Even if it's just a sub branch, right? So today we are proud to announce that our pre-seed round at 20 mil valuation led by District XYZ. District has been a strong partner to Nemesis and has been supporting the project from day one, and the best launch pad for long-term projects on base and backed by A16Z and Initialize as well, right? You don't want to fade a project that an investment fund that has 200 billion in company valuation, 3 billion plus in AUMs, right? They invested into Coinbase early. Now, if you take a look at District XYZ, the launch pad for builders built on base, backed by A16Z and Initialize and Alliance as well, right? Alliance is an accelerator program for projects, right? So I would not, even if it's a sub branch of A16Z's investments, I still think exposure here is like, one of the craziest asymmetric bets we've seen in crypto in a long time, right? So just like when I talked about it at 1.6 mil market cap, I feel the same way now, right? And obviously, like I said, if you are in profits from my videos in, the start of December 2025, that was like December 8th or 10th, you could de-risk, right? Take your initials and hold the moon back to as high as it goes, right? Take profits on the way up, obviously, right? But yeah, I think this is a gem, right? Now we're just waiting for the product to be released. Obviously, there may be some bugs at the start, etc., and the devs are gonna fix it and work out all the kinks as it develops, as time progresses. But this is a legitimate project here, and we need more legitimate projects to shine. Even though I love Zora and the creator coins, a lot of people hate me for that. I like Zora and the creator coins. It's innovative. I like it. I'm a content creator, so I'm speaking from a content creator standpoint. I think it's cool what Zora is doing, right? But that's beside the point. We need more innovation in the space. So this could be, like I said, base chain's answer to like Hyperliquid and Aster, right? This could be the answer to it. So we'll see how it plays out. It's doing pretty well. So as always, none of this is financial advice, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. Truly appreciate all the support. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. I'll catch you in the next